One of the most well-known and well-recognized names in the realm of comic books is Grant Morrison, who recently revealed that initially, when it came to those early days of Marvel Studios, he was in there pitching an entire MCU with tons of projects and crossover potential. So let's look at the projects that he pitched. So once again, this comes at us from Grant Morrison. Now, Morrison has done so many things in comic books. We could be here for like half a day listing them all. That's how influential he is. And as somebody who's worked at not just Marvel and not just DC, but also smaller indie comics and everything, he's definitely had a wide reach when it comes to so many characters. So he reveals that way back in the day when they were taking tons of pitches for what could become franchises, that he sat down with Marvel and really tried to hash out a ton of projects and ideas that he laid out before them. He reveals that in his initial pitches, he came up with ideas and stories for Doctor Strange, Warlock, Moon Knight. He also pitched them Morbius and an entire X-Men film based on the Shi'ar Empire. He wanted to go out there. He then went on and looked at some of the more obscure things. He was pitching things like Terror Inc. He was really trying to pitch them a wide assortment of characters, saying that there isn't anything like these things I'm pitching. So, just for example, let's go back to 2005 to 2008 when this would have been pitched, when he was pitching all this. Doctor Strange, that's, almost a decade away from becoming a reality. Moon Knight, nobody was talking about Moon Knight at the time besides maybe the most hardcore Marvel geeks. X-Men Shi'ar Empire style, get out of here. Nobody wanted to see that. Nobody was talking about that. Terror Inc., whatever. Morbius, they failed to get him into 3 Blade films at the time, and they were fighting over trying to get him into the Blade TV series along with Moon Knight. There was a lot going on at Marvel at the time, and he was honestly kind of ahead of his time pitching some of these. Imagine telling him, hey, yeah, in the next 15 years, you're going to get X-Men going into space, but Fox is doing it, so don't get too excited. But Morbius will be a film, don't get too excited. Moon Knight will be a TV series by Disney, and Doctor Strange will be a $1 billion franchise. His head would have blown up.